Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Defend Me and the Protect Me, so stay tuned. These great products came from the same company that brought you the Rescue Me, and they were kind enough to send me these two items to review. Both of these cost $9.95, and I will go ahead and put the links below in the description box. So why would you need these? Well, I know myself and probably many of you out there would swear to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States if you're in the US, but how about protecting your loved ones, your family, your wife, girlfriend? These are great tools. Now I have a couple of notes here that all the data and statistics clearly indicate that there's a significant risk of being assaulted these days. The risk is much higher than it used to be. I'm not going to quote specific percentages because statistics could be skewed in all kinds of weird ways, and each survey has a different number. But I can tell you the risk is very high, especially in those high-risk areas. Now, there's a couple of things that you could do besides these tools to mitigate your risk. And for one thing, behavior. I have a couple of notes here. Being aware of your surroundings, keeping your head on a swivel. That's a term that's used by pilots, at least in the Navy where I served. Also, staying out of those high-risk areas. Now, of course, some of you can't do anything about it. If you know, I mean, when I was a kid, I lived in the Bronx. High-risk area. Can't do anything about it. I have to go home. I have to work. So, but if you have a choice of going here and going there, and this place is higher risk, go to the other place. It's that simple, but in real life isn't quite that simple. Other things you could do is travel in groups. I know in the Navy you had the buddy system where you had somebody else with you when you went on liberty out there. Also, dress low-key. If you dress like a gangster, you're probably going to attract that type. You know, it's just, you know, if you dress low-key and blend in your surroundings, you would be less picked out as a target. Overseas, try to dress like the locals. Now, if you dress like you're from Texas and you are in Italy, you're going to stand out. So, the things you could do: dress low-key, blend in your surroundings so you just don't stand out to be a target. So those are the things you can do via behavior. And then you have tools. The tool of choice these days should be, well, is a firearm, but or a knife. But there's something about those two particular tools that can be an issue. And that issue is that if you use that, you are using deadly force, and you're going to find yourself in a world of trouble if you cannot legitimize the use of deadly force. You might be able to get by the being sued. I have more notes here, but you have the civil suit after, where the family will come after you for money. Things like that. So you have great tools like this as a non-lethal force, and it's really good because you would be, you know, with a firearm, at least with me, you would wait a little bit further, or a knife. You would wait a little bit further to wait till it seems like deadly force. Where using these, you would have less things to worry about because you're not going to kill the person by using these tools. So let's talk about the first thing, which is the Protect Me. This is pepper spray, the maximum strength pepper spray. Really nice. I'm going to go ahead and let that focus. And one of the things you could see right there, I think I have it upside down, is the expiration date. And what I really like is that this is underneath a piece of plastic. And you know, I've had pepper spray before from other manufacturers, and those manufacturers, they just put a sticker on the outside, and if you carry it with any frequency, within a half a year, it's either all rubbed off or that label just comes off. So it's really nice that it's under the plastic. You have a key ring here. If you don't want this key ring, you could take it off, or you just keep it on your keys. You have a little lever here that you flip, and then you could press it and spray it. Now this will do 25 bursts up to 10 feet. Other things you should be concerned about, don't spray in a high wind coming at you if at all possible. Of course, you can't predict where the person attacking you is coming from, but just be aware. You don't want things to sort of spray back, or you will be in a world of hurt. So what you want to do is just spray this across where the person's eyes are, as far out as you can, because it doesn't take too long for somebody to come at you from 10 feet away. So the person's pretty close at that point, so you just want to just go crazy if you feel like your life is in danger. 4-year shelf life from the date of manufacture, double the industry average, which is really good. And again, this is the maximum straight pepper spray, defense spray, and also not all pepper spray has this, but it has a dye. So if the police are looking for the person, they could, you know, use that ultraviolet light and see that the person has been sprayed with this because it has the dye in it. This is available in black that you see here, and it's also available in pink if you wanted to go with your pink attire. Great for the loved one, a great him and her gift, a great Valentine's Day gift for your wife or girlfriend or somebody that you care about, that you want to protect, right? Alright, so let's go down to the next tool. And the next tool that I was sent is the defendme. The defendme. Now, this is a alarm, a personal alarm, and it has a powerful 120 decibel speaker in this thing, and we're going to go ahead and test that here in a moment after I go through the rest of this. You have a pull strap in the case right here, so you can sort of hang it, and then you can pull it, because the way that you activate this is you pull this portion off the body and it goes off. You can attach it to a purse or your pants, you know, a belt ring, or wherever you want to hang it off of. It's fine. And you know, it's probably the less lethal of all. It doesn't do anything to the attacker other than feel like he's being singled out, because all of a sudden everyone hears this noise and they're going to look and attract attention. One of the best ways to stop people from doing something bad is to single them out from the crowd, and all of a sudden they're individual and they know that they can be sought after later. Alright, so let's go ahead and have some fun here. This is supposed to be 120 decibels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my sound meter here to 120, and we'll see if it reaches that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and try to put this back in. Woo! Woo! Okay, my tinnitus is definitely ringing. Now, you saw there on the meter, it was in the middle. I had to set to 120 decibels, so it does indeed put out even more when I had it really close, 120 decibels. And that would definitely attract a lot of attention. So, really good. And this has this can go ahead and pump out that amount of sound for 30 minutes, and the battery life in standby is good for 6 months, and then you I think you just get a new one. I don't see how you change this. So, but it's only $9.95. Both of these are only $9.95. Go ahead, and again, the links are below onto Amazon. I use my affiliate link, so I do appreciate the support. If you want these products. And again, this is a great gift to throw in for Valentine's Day, along with all that candy and flowers and other necessities that we give each other at Valentine's Day. This is even more important, and I highly recommend them. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. I want to keep you safe, so have a great evening. Take care.